morning. Welcome to Political Circle on Signature Television. Over the years, corruption in Nigeria has remained a cankerworm that has affected every aspect of the country. This destructive force is not only witnessed in a democracy, but also in military regimes. Just recently, the United States reaffirmed its commitment to impose visa ban not only on corrupt politicians, but also on their spouses and children. How far can this move go in curbing corruption? What other means should we apply to serve as a deterrent against corrupt practices in the country? This is our focus today on Political Circle. Our topic is corruption and the United States move to impose sanctions on corrupt Nigerian politicians. My name is Luke Mwo, and joining me is Dr. Dele Maxwell Ugwanyi, a social and political commentator. Doc, welcome to Political Circle.
Good morning, Dr. Luke. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. Let's start. Let's understand the meaning of corruption. When we say corruption, what do we mean?
I think in a, let me say, in a uses his public office to abuse process to personal advantage, whether to one's family, to his cronies, instead of public good, general public good, by converting what is meant for people to your own personal advantage and not be altruistic. To me, that's what corruption means. Remember, former president said, stealing is not corruption. I think what he means to say then was stealing alone does not constitute corruption.
Okay.
For example, when you are supposed to do the right thing, you refuse to do the right thing. Money may not be involved. But for the fact that right thing has not been done, as a result of the way you want to manipulating process, whether money is involved or money is not involved, it's corruption. By making sure that things don't go the way they should go, in order to benefit the larger society, the greater number of people, is corruption. It's not when you have stolen money alone that constitutes corruption. What of people that rig election? What of vice chancellors that are not doing the right thing? What of the local government chairman, governors, ministers, even at family level? What of the husband that is not even providing for his family?
But what of the wife provide? What about if the wife?
Yes, this is. I'm just saying. What of the wife that is not doing her responsibility? Once you are not providing what is the right thing, even the Bible they say a man who can provide for his family is worse than an infidel. And Bible also says, sorry to say now, using Bible, that who knows what is good and refuses to do it to that person is a sin. And once sin is involved, then corruption is involved. Corruption is what abuse the process of good living.
Okay. How does this act, this destructive force, affect the nation?
Well, it has affected our nation in the way that because things are not being done properly, everybody will have this mentality of, you don't know who I am, do you know me, do you know who I am? Big manism, the spirit of the mentality of anyhowness. Then there's no deterrent for whatever we do. That's why it's in Nigeria today, you still go to Nigerian prison services. I mean, they now call it correctional centers. That's on paper. They are not correcting anything. But when you go there, you see that the people that are being held or detained or locked up or serving prison terms, various prison terms, are people that their offense may be that they stole this cup. But because they belong to the hoi polloi of the society, they are held there. Police can charge someone who pickpocketed somebody for armed robbery while leaving the main armed robbers alone. The people, you will steal 500 billion as a former governor. but you are moving around with convoy. But somebody who stole a goat or a chicken, police will lock the person up. And that's why today in Nigeria, criminal justice is below zero. A big man will have a case in court. Within a space of 2-3 months, it has moved from lower court to Supreme Court, and it has been adjudicated and dispensed of. But a poor man will spend 10 years awaiting trial, if at a high state high court. Not to talk of appeal, not to talk of Supreme Court or whatever. But a rich man, wealthy people, so it has made the system to be heavily corrupt in the sense that no Nigerian, for example, has faith with system. You have a child who wants to study law, or want to study medicine, or want to study this, want to study that, because you are poor. Nobody is not taking. You won't take admission. Go to this hospital, even some public hospital in Enugu here. I've mentioned them: Orthopedic Hospital, UNTH, or 8 Park Lane, for example, in Enugu here. You struggle to get a bed space. You have to know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody that knows somebody before they can get you a guest space. But with a phone call, a big man will just get a bed space. It has made private hospitals to thrive in a serious society where you have a functional system. Public health facilities are made available to everybody, irrespective of who you are. And that's why you travel abroad, you see that a cleaner in an office had the same privilege, social privilege, that the MD of that company has. They get to the same train, they move it to the same hospital. So, but here in Nigeria, because of the corrupt practices, the leadership, so to say now, they have cornered what is meant for everybody to themselves, to their own advantage.
Well, let's go into trying to find out. We have the EFCC. We also have other anti-graft agencies. Why are they not able to curb corruption?
Because Nigeria has happened to all of them. Nigeria has happened to ICPC. Nigeria has happened to EFCC. That's why they duplicate. Nigeria is more interested in duplicating. You are driving now. Road safety will stop you. VIO will stop you. Police will stop you. Then MOT will stop you. They are just duplicating so many things. EFCC is there. Then we'll ask you. The problem I have with EFCC personally is that it's not for us. It's an oppressive system used to withhold. Because we know you know those that are thief in Enugu State, in Southeast in Nigeria. But those are the ones that are in high places, as I will speak today. What EFCC is doing to me is taking money from a private pocket and putting it into another private pocket.
Okay.
They take from Mr. A, harass Mr. A, and the beneficiary of that confiscated money is another Mr. B. Then when another cycle comes, then Mr. B will become the harassee. They begin to harass the person again. Because we know how many governors are in jail, how many ministers are in jail, how many local government chairmen are in jail, how many head of MDAs are in jail, how many of them. But EFCC will be busy pursuing young boys that are with laptop, exposing them, parading them with singlet and boxers, busting their houses, arresting them and going to student hostels. I'm not encouraging criminality or what, but what is good for the gays should be good for the, or what is good for the gender should be good for the, if you want to fight corruption, make it a thorough one, not selective.
But now we have a good news. If you accept it, it's a good news that the United States of America have come openly to reaffirm their determination to now impose sanctions on corrupt politicians in Nigeria. Not just the politicians now, but they are extending it to their spouses and children. How do you see this?
Well, it's a good news and it's not a good news. I prefer that America will not allow the money to come into America in the first instance. Instead of not allowing them to come. Because what is the idea of banning them from coming to America? After they've done the damages, they've damaged the economy, then you don't ban them from coming to America. To what extent does that banning them or restraining them or stopping from entering, to what extent does it improve the quality of life? America is doing wonders. They are doing the right thing. They want, but
I didn't ask you to bring the money to their place.
Yes, there must be a mechanism whereby when you bring as you are bringing the money, you are being apprehended at the point of entry of the money, not at the point of entry of the person who brought the, after the money has been there for a long time. Remember, Switzerland is still returning Abacha loot when someone like you was still in secondary school. That will tell you how long. Abacha made us richer in debt than when he was alive because of various millions of dollars being repatriated back to the country. So America should go further. It's not enough. For me, I don't even see that as a deterrent, personally. Because if you don't allow them to go come into America, they can go to Switzerland, they can go to France, they can go to UK, they can go to Australia, they can go to Canada, they can go all over the place to enjoy the loot. But America should say, look, if you have stolen, if you are, because the idea of who is corrupt politician is even subjective. Because you don't handpick. There are the Sowore petition, I think the letter left, last week, Sowore petition wiki. Not because they have, not because Sowore likes or hates wiki or hates the system. But because there's a soured relationship.
Okay.
So it's not when you not single out Wike. Is Wike the only politician who has house or houses in the US? There must be a holistic approach. Almost all politicians, they've stolen us dry and they bought. So why isolate Wike? Because you don't seem to like his face, or because he's the enemy of my enemy. Is my enemy. Enemy of my friend is my friend. So it doesn't work that way. So because this is hypocrisy. So whether himself is he free? So where is the founder, is the chairman, is the treasurer, is the president candidate, is everything AAC. All the money contributed towards his presidential campaign in 2019 and 2023. Is there any, has he presented any accountability, any account? Is he transparent? Who is he accountable to? Does one man run political party? Who is the general secretary? Who is the secretary of his party? When last did he hold the convention of his party or congress of the party? So it's a system. It's a systemic rot. So somebody should not just come and want to play holier than thou.
But this time around is extending to the spouses and children of these corrupt politicians. Don't you think it has any impact?
You mean the ban?
Yes.
No, to me, the visa ban, they have alternative outside America. They have alternative. America should go a step further by making sure that let them lure those politicians into America first and get them jailed. It happened to Alamisiaya. Before he disguised a woman and escaped, do conspiracy anyway, because I do not think that somebody who is being held in UK will just disappear from UK prison, disguise a woman, and no, this thing is a global thing. It's a global conspiracy against weaker countries. So what I'm saying, America says, okay, we have bought all this land, no problem, come. America has dragnets. If somebody has done a transaction that is considered illicit or illegal in American society, in America, in any state in America, let America use let them activate extradition law. They can get UK or whoever extradited back to America to be prosecuted and get jailed. So if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of such, then they will sit up. You'll be amazed that to know the amount of Nigerian money
That's in the
in
US.
capital flights. Not even US. US is just one of the countries. US is not even where Nigerian politicians keep their loot. The house, remember Pandora. Remember all this Paris, all these global finance companies. That's why they put this. That's why they put this money. And it will tell you to know, look, that a Nigerian politician will steal 1 billion naira and put in an European bank. European will go there, take the money as loan, and return the same money to Nigeria, and claim that it's coming to invest. You are taking money kept in your bank by our own people and returning the same money to Nigeria and claim that you are coming to invest. That's the irony.
Well, let's look at other aspects of the visa ban. It's extended to both human trafficking, other frauds. So how do you see it? Will it have any impact at all?
It will have impact, but my own position is this: we are begging America to create a system in order to. They say prevention is better than cure. They are simply helping to cure this thing, but they should help to prevent it
rather than cure it.
Rather than attempting to cure it, because once the damage has been done, when you have taken away over 500 billion naira as a sitting governor, then you have damaged the economy. You have damaged the standard of living of a people. They have been denied of basic infrastructure. They've been denied of basic essence of life. So after 4 years, 5 years, you don't ban them. You don't say they shouldn't enter. You should come to America as a form of punishment. To what extent does that ban? To what extent does it restore the money stolen, the life wasted? Because once there are no social infrastructure like good hospitals, quality education, and road infrastructure, as a result of that, people's life will be, life expectancy will be cut short. So to what extent does that ban now restore people's dignity, restore people's quality of life? But they can structure it. Like CBN, for example, you can't take away money, dollar. You can't do money laundering without having dollar. Recently, I was in Tanzania, I was in Kenya, I was in Uganda. That last month, this September, in August. But before you can change your money, you have to, before you can change dollar to Tanzania shilling or Kenyan shilling or Uganda shilling, you have to, you submit your passport, international passport. You have to submit your international passport. They photocopy it and file it, and because then if you are changing $100 to Tanzanian shilling, for example, they will know who is having the money, because you have to submit your international passport. They will look at it, they will document it, so thereby they will know this $100 they are receiving, and this Tanzanian shilling they are giving out is going to so person. Thereby they will not know who is who has taken what. But in Nigeria, go to Owerri road there, go to street, you can change anything, no record, nothing. You can go to Owerri road, you bring $100,000, they will get it changed for you and transfer the money. Nobody asks you for anything. So how do you track that kind of? So when you go there, you see how. I
can see, Doc, that you're not very impressed with the U.S. move. But what other ways I'm very impressed. I didn't say you're not impressed. Okay. Said, what other ways can we activate to help curb?
Let America help Nigeria strengthen this transaction. Like if you go to bank now, you want to deposit money in the bank. If it's not proper, it will knock off. It will not accept. You know, if you want to pay something. Because now these things work, because it works when they are dealing with ordinary people. Then we want to pay a certain amount of money, then it knocks off. If I have stolen money 200 billion, and I want to longer it, let America help us create a system that such money will not get into their financial system.
Okay, they have a system to return
it back
to Nigeria.
To Nigeria. If such queries
is not our friend, Doc. Thank you very much. I think we'll find time to handle this particular topic again.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's our show today. I've been talking to Dr. Maxwell Dele Ugwuanyi. Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much.
And my viewers, thank you for being part of the show. My name is Luke Mbo. Nigeria, we hail thee.